Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. And if you're new here, hello, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. This is Motor Mike Media, and as always, I'm Motor Mike, and today, well, it's an update video. We're talking about the things that's going on with my dad's blue Jeep Cherokee. Now, it does need some work, and some things have been done to it, so let's talk about it. So let's start under the hood. Now, basically, the inline six I talked about a lot. It is a great, super reliable engine. That's not the problem here. The actual problem that was happening was overheating issues. So there's an electric fan up front, every car has it. It basically funnels the air cooling your engine. So what was actually the case, or the problem I should say, was the little wire connected to it, it just wasn't soldered properly. So my dad noticed it was overheating, he wondered why. His job is literally just a few miles on the street, I think like 3 miles down. So he wasn't experiencing it when it was a little colder out. Now that it's warmer, we have construction going on, he started noticing it. Basically, he just got in here, he soldered the one thing, the fan's working, so that problem is fixed. Now, luckily he caught it just going to work. You never want to overheat any engine, you can cause lots of problems that way. These are durable engines, but anything that gets super overheated can have problems. So under the hood, that's basically the only problem, so that's good. So now let's move into the interior. Now, luckily the radio works, the speakers all work, climate control, ice cold AC, unlike my Jeep. That's going to be fixed soon though. But his problem was the clock spring. So there's two different kinds of clock springs for the Cherokees. This one has cruise control. The other clock spring would be like for my Jeep. It's a more simpler version of it. So when the clock spring goes bad, you lose cruise control. You lose your horn capabilities. And you get a very annoying little airbag light. But we fixed that. I already made a video on that. I'll link in the description below for you guys if you're interested in how to replace the clock spring and what we actually did. But up here, that's the only problem. But we do have a problem in the back. Alright, so now we're in the back of the Cherokee, and you can see the headliner's falling pretty bad. Now when he first got it, it was just a little section, but it just slowly keeps falling and falling. It just what happens with these vehicles. Luckily there's no big holes, just these little two right here. Now when you do get holes in a headliner, you have the windows down, the air is blowing in. The air blows through the things and slowly makes it worse and worse. There's a few different ways you can fix it. It's kind of annoying. You have to take the little panels off the top so you can tuck everything in properly. But it is something we're going to do very soon. And I noticed something else in the back here as well. So down here you can see all this trim's broke. A big crack here, a crack up here. Now luckily this is all one little solid piece of trim. We can probably get one at a junkyard. But the actual latch for the hatch is super corroded, guys. Now the problem is once in a while it doesn't want to actually close, which is a very big pain in the butt. It's even so corroded, it's really hard to replace this. We've sprayed it a few times, but that will be something we need to fix soon. And when you look up here, you can see a little corrosion as well. The paint has peeled away. So when this was repainted, everything was painted on the outside, but not on the inside trim. Obviously, it's a cheaper paint job. But this is something that we can do a nice little touch up on and fix that up. As well as spray some oil up in here and make sure that this stays functional. And you can see this trim piece is just a little loose as well. Alright, now the biggest problem facing my dad's Jeep right now is actually a pretty major one. It's the rear differential. So first he heard a small light groan from it, then he started feeling a rumble. The sound got a little bit louder. This all happened in basically a 10-mile span of driving because like I said, his work's real close. And then a light leak and then a pretty substantial leak. So let's go take a look. Alright, so now we're under here. You can see the rear diff is leaking. You can see the spots on the ground. He had a piece of cardboard which he moved and that has some on it. You can see how damp everything is down here. It's sad to say we don't know exactly what's wrong with it yet. We haven't popped it off yet. He's kind of frustrated by it. He wants to take it to a shop to get it fixed, and I can understand that because you don't know, is it a seal in here, is it a seal in the actual axle? There's a few different things that could be the case, but it is very, very wet. It actually looks like it was leaking for a while and stopped and then started leaking again. Someone could have put rear diff fluid. There's like a fix of fluid, or can't think of the word for it, but you guys probably know what I'm talking about. A thicker fluid you could put in the back here, kind of stops the drips for a little bit. That could have been the case. But it's not good, especially when you hear a sound from it. He doesn't want to drive this right now. It's kind of unfortunate. So that's a nice little update for you guys on my dad's Jeep Cherokee. Some things super minor, some things have already been fixed, but that rear diff could be a pretty bad problem. We'll have to see. There'll be future update videos on this car. We might do the headliner ourselves. We'll have to wait and see. It's kind of sad because he's trying to sell his tracker, The tracker I already made a video on. I think I'll actually do another video, like a goodbye video for it as well. My uncle actually bought a pickup truck from the 80s. I won't give you any more spoilers. My dad might replace that with a truck from the 80s, which would be really cool to see on the channel. Leave some guesses what you guys think it will be. But guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't already and you want to, please check out my channel. I keep trying to give you guys more and more content. That's all cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs. Combustion engines, just like this, and EVs, a little of everything. But please, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date with the latest and greatest from my channel. And as always, I truly, truly appreciate you guys for watching. And I'll see y'all in the next one.